Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today it is time to officially get my planner set up for January of 2024. So for my new viewers, welcome. My returning viewers, welcome back. Let's go ahead and set up my Frankenplanner. So if you aren't familiar with what a Frankenplanner is, basically a Frankenplanner is one planner with multiple sections. So multiple planners, multiple sections, basically however you want to set it up. This is my current Frankenplanner. So the way that I have this set up is I just have like some extra stuff in the front, my perpetual calendar, my year at a glance. I have my daily planner, which I'm behind on the advent calendar. So my daily, which I didn't even set up the dashboard this time. Like I've been so out of it. I have my catch-all, which is this planner. And then I have my horizontal, which is my social media. I feel like my poor planners have like been ignored for part of the month, but I've been glad because I've been doing much better with them. And then I just have like some extra stuff in the back and a folder. So I am going to be setting up my Frankenplanner for 2024. I'm going to be using white discs. I need to get like some more white discs because these ones are like they're kind of all scratched up. What I'm probably going to end up doing is once I'm done with this planner, like once 2023 is over, I'm probably going to end up moving these white discs onto my 2024 Frankenplanner. But for today, this is what we're going to do. This is not the cover that I'm going to use either. I'm going to be replacing the cover at the very end because I want to use this cover. It's just going to be a lot easier to replace it after I already have stuff on the discs. So my Frankenplanner is going to be, sorry, I thought Duke was about to start biting my planner. It's going to include some of the stuff from this one. So like this folder, this little pocket in there, and then like some of these extra pages, but I'm going to put those in at the very end. Like once I take this apart, then it will go into my 2024. I do want to include the year at a glance and the perpetual calendar from this planner. And we're going to be using January. So I tend to keep 1 month at a time. So we're going to go ahead and take those off of the discs. And we can actually go ahead and take the cover off too. Just because there's like enough on this planner that I don't have to worry about the disc falling off. If I was to take the covers off of here, like nothing's gonna hold the disc together. So the way that I have my planner set up is I am using the pages from the seasonal, this is Seasonal Whimsy. So, or I'm using the dividers from Seasonal Whimsy. This is what the cover looks like. It's a seasonal planner. Typically, the inside pages are vertical, but I am using a horizontal undated planner because I didn't want to use a dated, I didn't want to use the dated pages because I wanted the horizontal, but I didn't want to use the horizontal undated monthly calendar. So I basically combined them together. Duke brought me his fish. Now I am going to kind of change because I want to use the currently page, but I'm going to change this to where it says January of 2024. I had actually I had already taped or glued the currently page I can't remember. Oh no, it was in my social media. Yeah, because I've been using the social media for it. So here's the currently page. I wish I didn't like glue it to the undated horizontal that I've been using for my social media, but I did, so I can't really use it for this one. So what I'm going to plan on doing is I'm going to be whiting out the date, the holiday that's at the bottom, and then I'll probably put like some other decoration in the corner because obviously I want it to be seasonal. So let's go ahead and put in the calendar first. And then this calendar is going to be taped to one of the horizontal pages. That way, when I go to flip it, it'll be a nice clean flip. As I've mentioned in other videos, I don't mind dating up the week, but I don't like dating up the monthly calendar. And I had these 18-month planners from spring release. Even though I didn't want to use the actual weekly layouts, it kind of made sense to go ahead and use the dividers. And then like I will save the layouts because I don't know, maybe I want to use them for creating content. We will see what 2024 brings. So we have the backside taped up, and I'm just going to very carefully align everything. I think that was pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's decent. So that will go in there. And then the monthly or the weekly pages will go in there. And then lastly, what I'm going to do, the undated has an undated currently page, which I really don't want like an undated currently. I like the dated currently, especially because it's going to be matching the next divider. So I'm going to plan on taping those two together. And then as I am kind of decorating for the week, if there's any extra horizontal pages in here, I will make sure to take them out. So then that way the final week of the month has the currently page on the back side. That was actually something that I caught when I went to do my social media spread this morning for next week, which is the last week of the month. Which by the time this video airs, by the time this video goes live, it's gonna be my social media for this week. So let's continue to put this up there. I will need to set up my currently pages. I did not use the currently pages in 2023, but one of my goals for 2024 is to actually use them. So that is going to be one of my next to do. All right, that looks good. And actually, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and kind of take stuff out of this one and like really have my planner all set up. Just because I can do without this stuff for 1 week. So what I am taking out is this World Kindness Day checklist. I really just like this. I think that these are ideas that are really good for every day, not just World Kindness Day. I have my Word of the Year page for 2023, which I need to create one for 2024. This was my page for 2022. My page for 2020 and 2021 were basically both the same because 2020 was a joke of a year. And then this was actually my planner plans, but that can be done. Okay, so there we go. Oh, and then I like to use a bookmark before each section. I actually need to replace the boxes on the bookmark, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. This is one that I had a box on there, and then it ended up like peeling up, so I just went ahead and took it off, and it's like, I'll replace it. And then I'm going to write in catch-all. All right, so there we have my first planner. And then we're going to do the covers next, actually. I'm going to go ahead. Wait. Oh, no. I wrote the wrong thing on it. Okay. No, it's okay. I'm not going to be using that one, but I need another gold box, and I don't think I have any more gold boxes. So I'm going to take out this one too. So for this, we're going to go ahead and take these out. And I am not going to include these this time. I'm going to actually put these into a different notebook, but I am going to put these in there. I actually need to take out something from my folder, just because I no longer need it in there. So I will do that later on. All right, let's go ahead and find, another box that I can use. I really wanted like a silver box, but actually, whatever. We're gonna take this and we're gonna cut it down, because I really wanted to use a silver box, and I'm gonna make that work. So if you ever need to resize boxes, I usually will, like, kind of depending on how I want to resize it, I will either just kind of cut it in half and then overlap it. In this case, I actually cut out part of it because I wanted to really make it a lot smaller. And then I just overlap it together when I go to put it, down. And there you go. It looks like a much smaller box, and it's kind of like seamless. So this is going to be social media. My Frankenplanner for 2024 is going to be a lot thinner because my daily is going to be in a dot grid notebook. So I really only have 2 planner sections in my notebook, because this is going to end up being my daily for next year. So it's a lot more simple, which I'm 100% on board for that. Okay, so for my social media, I do want to go ahead and include the perpetual calendar, the year at a glance, just because I want to use those in helping me kind of plan certain content. And then we're going to take January out of here. So this planner is a combination of the Nordic Brights, which is a monthly layout. I think I may have put it away in my closet. I can't remember, but basically this is the divider. And then on the inside, it has these dashboard pages. And then it's also using the new productivity layout, which this is the cover for the productivity layout. And it basically includes these goal pages. And then this is a layout. So it is an hourly, which is definitely a lot different than what I have been using this year, but I'm really excited to try this for my social media and cross my fingers that it works. So for this planner, I am going to start by putting in the divider and actually like the whole calendar, because the pages that I need to glue together are going to be these two. So this is like the checklist layout of the monthly layout, and this is the undated plan, or this is the undated calendar. So, oh my goodness, there we go. I love the Tombow, but this is like their permanent adhesive, which I don't love this adhesive. This is just the only one that just happened to be at Joann's when I went to purchase some more. I mainly like to use the dots adhesive, which when I ended up buying another refill pack, I ended up purchasing it from, oh no, I purchased it from Joann's because they did have the dots adhesive, but I actually found it for the same price on Amazon. The only reason why I purchased it from Joann is because Joann had a 20% off a pickup order. So it ended up being cheaper at Joann than what it was at Amazon, but Amazon is a good option for it, even though I hate Amazon. Oh my goodness. This was supposed to go after this. Okay, let's try this again. And oh, I just realized this is actually for December, so I will have to white this out and do January for this. I probably still have it, but I have to figure out where I put like the extra pages. So just for ease, I'm just going to go ahead and use, I'm just going to go ahead and just redate it. That's no big deal. So then we have the dashboard page, and then the rest of the layout just goes in. But I will have to, I love how Duke just walks in here, plays with his toy, takes it out, and then starts crying. Oh my goodness. He's such a mess. Okay, so this is the undated currently page. This is the currently from the Nordic Brights. So I'm going to go ahead and tape them together. And he's back. He's so funny. I think he wanted to go out to the living room, and then he realized that he was the only one out there, so he got scared. Or, I don't know. I don't understand my own cat. Oh, look, it's empty. Yay! So these are the refill packs that I buy. Yeah, I really like them. I know that like I have friends who have recommended other tape that they use. So probably like the next time that I go to buy some, I will probably try it to see how I like it. And then I'll kind of decide, do I want to continue to use the Tombow or do I want to use the other brand? But I go through so much of this. So I definitely want to kind of like evaluate what I'm using to see like what is the most cost effective. Okay, so the dots adhesive, I feel like it just glides so much smoother on the paper, which is one reason why I prefer it. It's still permanent, so I don't have to worry about like it coming off of it. Oh my goodness, my cat's going crazy. Do you need the door open? Hey, go. He needed the door opened. Okay, so we have that, and I mean that's really like that's my Frankenplanner for next year. Before we can go on, I want to put on this Dream On Dreamer cover. This is the cover of the undated horizontal that I'm using. I love the silver, and it's giving me like boho vibes, and that's really why I wanted to use it. Now, what I am trying to decide is, do I want to maybe go back to this cover for next year? This was actually a cover. This was a custom cover when they had custom planners come out in 2020. It was very short-lived. So I may end up going back to this one, but for now, we're going to use this cover. And then I'm just really quickly put this one onto my horizontal. So then that way it's no longer a naked planner. Wait. Oh my goodness, I never took the back cover off. There we go. That's better. I have no idea what in the world I was thinking there. All right, so I'm going to put both of those away. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you, actually, okay, so yeah, I'm going to kind of show you all of the planners, like the Frankenplanners that I will have. So the first one, this is my guided journal Frankenplanner. Wait, this is not it. Okay, so here's my guided journal Frankenplanner. I have the monthly tracker from Amy Plans Things. It is really, really fun. It's a cozy book theme. So I'm excited to use this for January. And I'm actually going to put the emotion processing and the feelings wheel and the feelings list. This is going to go behind that. And then we have my journaling guided journal, which I've already set up for January. So the guided journals are basically set up where you have a monthly page that has habit trackers, kind of like setting yourself up for success, setting a goal for the month. It has usually an activity on the back of that. This one is a daily highlights. So for all 31 days. And then it has a weekly, and then each week has 7 days for you to do daily journaling. And then usually before it gets to the next week, sometimes you'll have a piece of filler paper, which I could really choose to kind of leave this out if I didn't want to use it. But then it goes into the following week. And there's only 4 weeks in this. So if there's 5 months or 5 weeks in that month, then I may just only plan on doing it for 4 weeks and then take a break the following week. Then I have the goals guided journal. Here's the monthly page. I've already kind of set up 3 goals for the month. It has monthly habit trackers, so I'm going to set up the habit trackers to go along with each of those goals. It has the weeks. This is kind of like where I break down like what goals do I want to set this week as they relate to my monthly goals. And then you have daily pages to kind of reflect on what were your goals, what are your tasks, and then so you can kind of set it up like in the morning and then reflect on how the day went. And then at the end of each week, you have a weekly progress. I really like this kind of monthly goal check-in for the weekly progress, because you can be able to kind of really track your progress that you did and compare it to future weeks as well. And then at the end of it, so then the last week you have your monthly goal check-in, and hopefully by then you will have reached 100%. So really, really like it. And I'm really excited to be able to use that. And then my other notebook is my pre-planner, which basically has like all of my stencils in it. And it has my Simply Layout planner. So it has 6 months of the Simply Layout, only because I'm gonna have to get another one starting in July. Oh my God, Duke. But this is where I'm gonna be able to kind of just put in like my pre-plans. So as I know things that come up, like I need to actually fill in that I have book club on this day, but I can just kind of be able to fill in plans, and I don't have to worry about that I'm writing in my planner before I put stickers down, because I don't like to write in my planner before I put stickers in. It's just me. So this way I have a planner specifically for that. And then I do have some filler paper, just kind of different filler paper. Maybe I want to use it, and that's really it. So there we go. My Frankenplanner and my other 2 planners. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you are having a good Saturday. For question of the video, let's go with, are you ready for 2024? Thank you guys so much. Thumbs up, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.